What's good? What's up? What's up? What's up? Jawu in the building. You know, late night on the late night. Jawu is here in the building. Yes, you see that other post. We'll be doing that another night. But we got Jawu on the docket tonight. We talking wrestling at its best, obviously. Oh, what's that in the middle of that? Y'all see that in the middle of that? Looks like a sign. Looks like a sign. Y'all see that sign? Y'all might see that sign a whole lot tonight. Y'all hear that music? Oh yeah, wrestling talk coming up. We ain't did this in a while. We gonna do this tonight though. We'll have fun with it. Got my guy Dalton T-Man Smith in the building. What's up, Dalton?
What's up, everyone? And Jawu Club.
I got Terrell Harris in the building. Quotes is in the building. What's good, Quotes?
The one and only, the only one. How's it going? How's it going?
You know. That's what we do. We have a lot of fun. And we do it well. All right. Like and share the show right now. We on Twitch. We are on Twitter. We are on YouTube. And we on Facebook, obviously. But I'd be amiss if I did not mention this guy. If I did not mention this guy, who was on the messenger as well. You can't see him. But he is the champ that runs the camp. The face that runs the place. Jeremiah Robinson is in the building. Jeremiah, what's good, man?
I'm here.
He's here. Y'all hear it. He's here in the flesh. So, you know, it's how we do wrestling talk. We have a lot of fun. We do it in a different way, you know. Shout out to all the wrestling shows, too. Shout out to Dominic Foxhill. Shout out to Terrell, my guy Terrell, doing this thing on the wrestling circuit as well. Shout out to both of those guys that do a lot of shows. Shout out to Jay Andre, you know, Kincaid, Jay Andre Frederick. I was hoping he was going to come to the show tonight. And a big shout out, major shout out to NCW tonight for their phenomenal show that they put on. We got some announcements to make later on in the show. Yeah, he's trying to tell it early. My guy is trying to tell it early. The young guy over here, Mr. In It All. That's his nickname. Yeah, Mr. In It All. Okay. So we're going to start off the show with a little segment called Say It Like You Mean It. All right. So I'm going to mention a wrestler, and you guys are going to talk about how you feel about this wrestler. Okay. So I would be amiss not to start off the show by talking about L.A. Knight. All right. We're going to start off the show by talking about L.A. Knight. Put it in the comment section how you guys feel about L.A. Knight too. We want to hear your thoughts too. All right. Let me start off with the champ that runs the camp, Jeremiah Robinson. Jeremiah.
Need more TV time.
So, you said need more TV time.
Yes.
Explain that. Why do he need more TV time?
Because LA Knight has what you want in a superstar. I'm just saying, he got the mic skills, he got the charisma, he got the in-ring ability, so it's like, what else is there that he's lacking? And he could draw a crowd. So what is he lacking?
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Shadowcat that's watching right now too. NCW in the house. Man, I would love to get Shadowcat on here real soon, man, on our Jawu show. Nevertheless, Dalton Smith, your thoughts on LA Knight?
I'm gonna say egotistical. Because he's more egotistical. I mean, I know he has the ring skills. Like, that's all I gotta say. Like, I got nothing for him. Like, he's more like an arrogant, more egotistical. He's more like a Rob Conway 2.0, just in my opinion.
Wow, did my man say Rob Conway 2.0?
Yep.
Wow. Quotes, you look like you got a whole lot to say about this. Talk about LA Knight.
The first words that come to my mind when I hear LA Knight is White Dwayne. White Dwayne. The mannerisms, the promo style is the same as Dwayne, just in a white man, and it is insane. LA is a legend. Everything you want out of a champion, and everything you want out of someone to run this company. He's not a guy. He doesn't need to be going just with some TV time. He doesn't need to be someone that's a guy or a little fish in a big pond. LA Knight should be the guy in this company, and he will be soon enough.
Wow, interesting enough. So, Dalton, you got him as arrogant. Jeremiah said that he need more TV time. You believe in LA Knight too. My question is this. How long will it take LA Knight to get to where he needs to go?
He really.
Say that again, Jeremiah.
I said, we really gonna have to see. I feel like if they gonna go through with this storyline between him and Bray, I feel like how the storyline goes is gonna sum up the future for LA Knight. If it's good, I feel like they're gonna push him in a better direction. If it's not, then I don't know.
Quotes, how long will it take?
It's kind of hard because with this Bray storyline, I was just talking to someone about this. How do you make both of them look good if this storyline becomes a thing and gets pushed? It's very impossible for him and Bray to come out looking strong at the end of this. Because either LA Knight is going to obliterate Bray on the mic and just roast him into oblivion, or Bray is going to do all the weird stuff and he won't be able to keep up because it's such a contrast. So it's very hard right now to see where both of them look strong in this, and I'm very, very nervous for what LA Knight is going to be doing. But post-Mania is where he's going to start shining, and he's going to start getting more chances, and he's going to start proving he's the guy.
Okay. All right. I have no comment for LA Knight. That's hilarious. I have 0 comments for LA Knight. We're gonna move right along. Next, damage control. Anybody could take the forefront on this one.
Underwhelming. Very underwhelming. They lose too much. They already flip-flop with the women's tag team titles. Bayley still hasn't secured the Raw the Raw championship from Bianca, which I don't think she will at all, because I want to see Judgment Day Rhea versus Bianca. I think that's going to be amazing when we get into that feud. I think Damage Control is very underwhelming for what they were hyped as when they came back and when they debuted.
He took my answer. I don't even need to say nothing.
Wow, Jeremiah, you and quotes tonight is on fire. You guys thinking in the same way? Dalton, your thoughts on Damage Control?
Disappointing, and here's why though. Like, they've been stale lately though. Bayley, like, when she came back, she hasn't been successful being Bianca Belair. Bayley, you're not the 2020 Bayley, the pandemic MVP, the women's champion. So I got them as a disappointing. That's just me.
My answer to this question is damaged. Damage control is damaged. I'm gonna go right along with everybody what's been said. First of all, if you was gonna book damage control to actually do some damage control, well, they got to be unblemished to do some damage control, in which they've already been blemished. They've won, then lost, got the tag titles back, and I think the only reason why they really got the tag titles back is because Asuka's knee is not 100%. If anybody watched the last match between them and Alexa Bliss and Asuka, Asuka's knee is, I think Asuka gonna be out again, to be honest, which is the reason why I think Damage Control got the belts back. Bayley, to be honest with you, Bayley has been okay, but she hasn't been that Bayley that we were accustomed to before she got injured. Is Damage Control just another thing to prolong careers that might have already been drowned?
Damage Control.
Go ahead, quote.
Yeah, Damage Control is in that spot that Judgment Day was. And maybe Nikki Cross can be that added element, because Judgment Control has been a lot better since Dominic came into the fold. It's not because of him. I don't know what it is, but they've been a lot better and a lot more solid since he came into the fold. Maybe Nikki Cross can be that added element that just makes it a more cohesive unit. So they're in a very delicate spot right now to where time is ticking. They still have a chance to be major players, but it's got to happen very, very soon, or it's not going to happen at all. Especially with Bayley, how are you a role model and you're teaching everybody how to lose? That's all you've been doing.
Say that again. How you a role model and you teach everybody how to lose?
Yeah, so they're in a very, very delicate spot where they gotta figure it out quickly.
All right, so Damage Control. We not really big fans of Damage Control too much. All right. Well, y'all mentioned the Judgment Day. Let's talk about the Judgment Day. You guys' thoughts on the Judgment Day?
Best faction in the WWE behind the bloodline.
You said best faction in WWE behind the bloodline?
Yes, and they're right there. Put some gold on the Judgment Day, and it's a toss-up. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. I love the Judgment Day. I love it. I hope they don't split it up no time soon.
Nah, I'm a fan of the Judgment Day, but I'm not gonna go that far. We're not gonna act like Imperium doesn't exist, and they already got gold in Imperium. Finn Balor is gonna lose Monday for the U.S. title also.
Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Time out. All right. So for people watching right, for folks watching right now, Judgment Day or Imperium, which will be the next group we talk about. Judgment Day or Imperium? Put them in the comments section.
Dude, there's no way you put Judgment Day over Imperium right now.
Andre Smith is on YouTube right now. What's good, Andre Smith? He said Judgment Day could be a top 10 all-time faction if they continue to get booked right. Hello.
All time?
All time.
All time. That's insane. That's insane. That's a blasphemy.
I said it's blasphemous.
There's no, they're not top 10 all time. Yeah, they're a lot better than they were under Edge and stuff like that. Finn Balor is still boring as ever. I'm sorry, he's so boring. I just can't take him serious as a heel. It just doesn't come off authentic with Finn Balor.
What?
Yeah, him as a heel, him as this heel doesn't come off authentic. NXT heel Balor was great. That was his best character work in WWE to date. NXT heel Balor. But Judgment Day Balor does not really do it for me as a heel yet.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. See, I stay off the show because I be sparing.
No, don't. Come on. Come on. We want to hear this wrestling talk. Let's go.
So real quick. When is he listening? You listening to me?
Oh yeah, he can hear you.
Okay, so yeah, before the Judgment Day, let's eliminate the Judgment Day. Let's eliminate the Judgment Day for a second. We're gonna eliminate the Judgment Day for a second. We're gonna go back to before Finn went back down to NXT. When has Finn's character ever since he came to the main roster, when has this character ever had this much momentum?
Yeah, he has more momentum than he has on the main roster because he wasn't being used on the main roster right. That still doesn't mean he's that great right now in this current role. He just
when was this much care put into his character? Since before he went heel.
Yes, they're putting more effort into Finn Balor. I will give them that. That doesn't mean it hits, though. That does not mean it hits. The highlight of the Judgment Day is Rhea Ripley.
So are you saying Finn Balor as a face works better than him as a heel?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying him in this heel role hasn't hit yet for me. That's all. Not saying he's better as a face. Not saying that at all. He's even worse as a face. I just think his best heel work we already saw in NXT. Again, he's getting outshined by Rhea Ripley in this faction. We can't excuse that. A big part of the reason that the Judgment Day is looked at so good is because of Rhea Ripley, not because of what Damian Priest is doing, not because of Finn Balor.
You got to give credit where credit is due.
Like, if he was carrying this faction and he was the outright leader, it would be different for me. But he's not. So it's just kind of like, he's there, but.
Okay, so.
You can't say but then him as a face not doing it. It's really one or the other because
they both could just not be doing it.
He's saying Finn Balor in general is boring if he don't do it as a heel or a face.
Because the way I look at it, as a former Universal Champion, again, I will say that again, as a former Universal Champion, you should be the outright guy in this faction, and he is not. That is a problem. For someone with the accolades of a Finn Balor, you're not supposed to just be another guy in a faction with those accolades. You are not. In a faction
Jeremiah,
like
what's
this,
your thoughts on that?
I didn't hear the last part.
He said as a universal champion, you should not be just another guy in a faction.
So you feel that Finn Balor is just another guy in this case?
yes, people care more about what Dominic is doing than what Finn is doing on a weekly basis in this faction. Are you kidding me? And that doesn't take away in ring. I think Finn is one of the best in this company in ring. But again, as a former Universal Champion, former multiple-time NXT champion, you should not just be another face in a faction. You should be the undoubted leader, and he is not. He let a woman take that place. That is not okay for someone of his stature.
You think Finn Balor's the leader in the Judgment Day?
No, Rhea Ripley is.
Oh, Lord.
He said, "Oh Lord." He said, "Oh brother."
Easily the leader.
Nation Flock said Finn Balor is heavily undervalued. Heavily undervalued. Heavily undervalued.
Walter, let me ask you, who do you look at as the leader of the Judgment Day?
That more undervalued, but to say that he's just another guy.
Who background got football in it? I hear somebody's background was football too in the jump. No. Yup, it's D-Man. It was D-Man. It was D-Man the whole time. Yo, okay, so yeah, you know what? I agree. And I've been listening to the conversation, and it sounds really good. It does sound good. First and foremost, Judgment Day is phenomenal. Now, I thought Judgment Day was about to be drowned when Edge left. I thought it was over. I really did. I'm like, oh, here we go. They done made another faction, and they done drowned them, similar to how they did Retribution. I'm like, uh-oh. Here comes the water. But that didn't happen. Finn Balor came in, and I think he's done a pretty good job being in a faction that didn't really, start off with Finn Balor. You know what I mean? But Finn Balor is actually a good person to do this with, because he has the experience. Obviously, the Bullet Club, he has the experience with major factions. So him being able to come in this faction, and then you see what he's done as far as leadership. Yeah, sometimes leadership doesn't mean that you are the guy that the spotlight all goes on. Sometimes leadership means developing and making others better. Now,
I feel that's the whole point.
Here, right, absolutely. Now, here's my argument on Finn Balor. A lot of folks, right, a lot of folks will say, well, they focused on everybody else except for Finn. Well, in reality, if you're the leader, you should be making sure that other people are focused on in your team. Because if other people are not focused on in your team, then what is the team about? You could just be I. You don't have to be.
And let's be clear.
Be a team.
And let's be clear. If they wanted to put the spotlight on Finn, they would have done that. They would have done that.
It wouldn't have worked. The Judgment Day would not work right now with the spotlight on Finn.
I get what you're saying, Nation Flock. He says LMAO. He does have a point. In this WWE, Finn seems like a regular and not a main roster guy. I do rock with the Judgment Day. I totally understand where you're coming from, but honestly, I think that was the whole reason for having Finn in the Judgment Day, because when it was Edge was the guy with the spotlight on him. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Rhea Ripley has been way better of an all-around character with Finn in Judgment Day than Edge in Judgment Day. Totally.
100%.
Dominic Mysterio don't even get this conversation if Edge is still in Judgment Day. He don't even get the conversation. Let's be clear. And then as far as, you know, Damian Priest, I mean, Damian Priest going to be Damian Priest. I think Damian Priest has a ceiling, and that's it. And after that ceiling, he's reached that ceiling, you ain't getting much more from Damian Priest. I'm sorry.
I think he's the best on the mic.
And that's to be real with you.
I think he's the best on the mic, Damian, out of the group.
I like Damian Priest a lot.
Yeah, I like Damian Priest on the mic because he doesn't try to do too much.
Yeah. It comes off natural.
He understands his part. He understands his role.
Which, again, in leadership, part of leadership is getting everybody to understand their role. Would you say that everybody understands their role in Judgment Day now?
Absolutely.
I still don't think Dominic does.
Well, Dominic knew. Dominic is new to wrestling, period. I mean, but you know what? No, I actually do think he understands his role. Dominic Mysterio is the guy who's the little pesky guy who, you know, he can't bust a grape in a fruit fight, but he's the irritant type of guy who gets other wrestlers to be hot, get them mad, and then Judgment Day comes in and saves his ass.
That's the role he's playing, but I think he's also still figuring it out and coming into the role still. I wouldn't say he's got it figured out completely, but he's getting there.
Right, but I do think that he knows his role, that's his role. His role is to be the irritant. To be the irritant guy in Judgment Day. So, I mean, wow. Great conversation on the Judgment Day. Got a lot of things being said in the comment section right now. Shout out to Andre Smith. Shout out to Nation Flock for comments. Keep them comments rolling. We appreciate that. Once again, it's the Jawu Show. You know, Jeremiah Andres, Wrestling Unleashed. We got Dalton Smith from Texas. We got quotes. Terrell Harris right here from the 716. Myself from the 716. And Jeremiah Robinson from the 716 right here. All right. Jawu Club is in the building.
I didn't get no thoughts on Judgment Day yet. Never got to.
Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts. Dalton, Judgment Day. They've been talking so much, I almost forgot. That's because we. Go ahead, Dalton.
Y'all might call me crazy, and I'll explain why. Like Judgment Day, the only reason they've been stale because they need booking any better members. I mean, I like Damian Priest, good on mic. Rhea Ripley, she's their later than Balor though, but Finn Balor, he's been way stale on the main roster. He needs to go back to NXT. But come on, really, like their sons are members. Like she's controlling like their sons. Like when AJ Styles like let get permission for your mommy. So they are stale, but they need better booking, right, and better members. That's just my opinion.
Dalton, if you could take one person out of the Judgment Day right now, who would it be?
Dominic Mysterio.
Yo, all this Dominic hate is crazy, man.
But if I had to pick other besides Dominic, I would say Finn Balor.
Whoa. Dominic or Finn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like him knows what he's talking about. I like Dalton.
You hear this, Jeremiah? Can you believe this?
I'm just listening.
He said, I'm just listening. Unbelievable. He said Dominic or Priest. All right, Nation Flock has a question for us. We're gonna actually talk about this tag team right now since he asked. Do y'all rank the Usos as the best tag team of this era?
Yes.
No.
No.
Wow. Wait a minute. Before we get into this Uso conversation, Willem Bombard just put something very interesting in the comment section. He said Dominic sucks. Logan Paul is better than Dominic.
That's 100% true.
He's right. He ain't lying about it.
Yeah, I thought that was common sense knowledge. I thought everyone knew this.
Yeah, I agree. I'm 110% behind that. Andre Smith said no. Andre Smith said no. The Usos is not.
I think he's somebody.
So who is then? So who is?
So if you say no, you got to tell us who your best tag team is.
You said the Young Bucks. I'm hanging up.
Yo, it's coming. Somebody's saying the Young Bucks. I bet you somebody is gonna say the Young Bucks tonight. Who is it? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it.
We can't act like the New Day don't exist.
This type of question.
Who is the best tag team?
Anybody else is absolutely ridiculous.
The New Day. Are you kidding me? Wow. It's a new day. Yes, it is. What do you mean?
Okay.
The Usos
Dalton Smith, your thoughts on that question?
If I pick one, he's somebody like right now, I would say the New Day.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Jeremiah, I got your back on this one.
The Usos are just Samoan Young Bucks. Are you kidding me?
Sir. I cannot believe he said the Usos are just Samoan Young Bucks. Oh my God.
in the live right now.
Yeah, please. Synopsis. We need premise. We want premise. Matter of fact, hashtag that. We want premise to what you just said. Samoan.
That is absolute disrespect.
Young Bucks. Matter of fact, somebody hashtag that right now.
Drops and suicide dive and super kicks. That's all the Usos do in half their matches and now in the last few years until the bloodline interferes. Let's add that little wrinkle.
And they using like a 3D move, Dudley Boys, like called 1D.
Wow.
Yeah, they got their 5 moves of doom just like Cena does. Like,
yo,
New Day. That's
everybody who right now is on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter. Yo, my man just called them the Samoan Young Bucks. I cannot right now. I hashtag that. I put that in the comment section. Hashtag, okay? The Samoan Young Bucks. I can't believe you right now because I'm gonna be honest with you. I've always been on the fence on who's better, the Young Bucks or the Usos. I've always been on the fence for that, and I'm gonna explain it a little bit later after these comments. Willa Bombard said the Usos and New Day is top dogs. Said nah, the Usos have stepped it up. Flock Nation said the Usos is definitely better. You can see it right here. Said the Usos is definitely better. No shade to the New Day. Low key lackluster without Big E. Andre Smith.
They haven't had Big E. The Bloodline's been taking up every storyline. They haven't given the New Day anything to do since the Bloodline. The Usos only got this record they just got from the New Day because they carrying Roman's bags every week. Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
How disrespectful. How disrespectful. I can't. Highly disrespectful. Highly disrespectful.
Okay.
By the way, for the Facebook user that says, I hope Allen's playing tomorrow, he is playing tomorrow because Matt Barkley was not moved up from the practice squad. So Josh Allen's playing tomorrow, sir. Just to let you know. Now, with that being said, new comments. I just can't. Wow, the disrespect. Yeah, they disrespectful. Some folks in here is disrespectful. Hashtag the Samoan Young Bucks, y'all. Hashtag the Samoan Young Bucks. Quotes with the quote of the night already, and the Samoan Young Bucks. I can't with you, sir. Unbelievable. Now, number one, first and foremost, this is why the Usos are better than the New Day. The Usos are better than the New Day for these reasons. Number one, we just saw it Friday night. And I don't care. I don't want to hear about Big E Langston being involved. If Big E was around, Big E would have, you know what would have happened? Big E would be going against my guy right now, the street champ. You know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Put his name in the comment section. That'd be a lovely matchup. I'd love to see that one-on-one. Big E versus the street champ.
Oh,
put his name in. Put his name in there. Yeah, put his name in there. Because he was good in NXT, to be honest with you. You probably should have had the title too from Braun Breaker, but whatever. We ain't gonna go there. Number two, secondly, the Usos definitely, their work ethic is like second to none. Let's not do that. I don't want to hear about Big E being around or them carrying Roman's bags. You want to know why they carry Roman's bags? Because some of the best work ethic works together. Roman, pretty damn good work ethic. Phenomenal. Fighting from everything that they fought. The Usos literally was supposed to be fired, by the way. We ain't forgot about Jimmy and Jay and they multiple DUIs, have we? Did we forget about that?
Well, Roman saved the day.
Did we forget about that? I mean, Roman has dealt with what he's dealt with. For them to all come together.
Thank you, Andre, in the comments. Thank you. Also, quick little sidebar. Israel Adesanya got knocked out again.
What? Whoa,
yep.
What? He lost again?
Who lost again?
Israel. In UFC.
Yeah, Israel Adesanya just got knocked out again, man.
He got knocked out again. Wow. Anyway. Wow. Can't believe it. They said, Nation Flock said, welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. He said Big E would have turned heel, LOL. Andre Smith said the only thing the Usos beat the New Day in was the rap battle. That's it. Nah, they beat them Friday night. Stop playing. Stop playing. You know what happened. You know what happened Friday night. Stop playing. Stop playing. We gonna sit up there and act like that didn't happen. It happened.
We gonna sit here and act like what happened at Hell in a Cell 2 years ago didn't happen.
Right.
It was a fluke. It was a fluke win, if you ask me. I don't care what anyone says.
We're gonna still act like none of that stuff happened. Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna act like Kofi Kingston. We're gonna act like the only reason why the New Day even been around is to keep Kofi Kingston relevant. Because Kofi ain't been relevant.
This is blasphemy.
Since he lost the belt, we gonna sit up here and play around. Oh, or was it when my man Xavier Woods, who all of a sudden, I don't know if he just went to wrestling school lately, and all of a sudden he picked up about 4 or 5 new moves in the ring. All of a sudden, after he got his crown stumped on, that all of a sudden he became a better wrestler. He started learning the true definition of up, up, down, down in the last couple weeks. Like, are you serious? Hey, y'all think they better than the Usos? I can't believe y'all. I can't believe y'all. Ain't this about a you know what, Jeremiah? They said the Street Profits are good, but not enough exposure. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm taking the Street Profits over the Usos.
Oh, I can't. You know what?
Right now, not of this generation. No, the Usos are clear number 2 of the New Day.
You're bugging.
That is hate, that is hatred at its finest.
Yeah, you're bugging. You're bugging. Wait a minute. How many times did the Street Profits have an opportunity against the Usos?
Hey,
Sir,
we're not
no.
going to blame them because of booking. They should have won at SummerSlam.
Oh, they should have won at SummerSlam. Shoulda. You know what they say about shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? If ifs and buts was candy and nuts, you'd be eating all day long too, right? You know about that,
out
right?
here though, they pick who wins, and the Usos win because they carrying Roman's bags.
Oh man, you keep saying they keep. Yeah, thank you. They should fly. Yo, he said, "LOL." He said, laughing out loud. Xavier Woods can't wrestle. My goodness, you right, EK. He said, Woods got a JV wrestling arsenal. A JV.
No, I won't go as far as saying that. That's Jack disrespectful.
Yo, oh, wait a minute. Willem Bombard said Roman is garbage. Said take the title off Roman and he's finished. Oh. Word? Oh, that's okay. We seen the nurse. It's all good. It's okay. We seen the nurse in the background. It's all good. It is all good in the hood. Listen, he said, LOL, the street profits. He said, bruh, cut the crap. He said, cut the crap. You bugging. Andre Smith said, should've, could've, would've. LOL. Right.
Yeah, but we can't blame the team because they're getting booked to lose to the Usos just because the Usos is behind Roman.
Nah,
that'll
man.
make the Usos better.
So let's be clear. We gonna just take away everything the Usos did before joining the bloodline? Really? Are we really doing that right now?
No,
really?
Not at all.
Not
Really?
at all.
We gonna act like they ain't had one of the best gimmick changes in recent memory?
Right. We gonna act like they ain't had one of the best gimmick changes? Correct, Jeremiah. Thank you. We gonna act like that didn't happen? Really?
All they did was start acting hood and not Samoan. How was that?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Bro. He said they started acting hood and not some. You know what? Yo. He funny. Quotes on fire tonight. He is on fire. Quotes with the quotes, man. That's why we call them quotes, y'all. Hilarious. All right, Adam, what's good, my guy? I see you in here. I see you in the building. My son is over here wrestling a big ass foam tower right now. If y'all can see this is crazy. He is over here wrestling foam towers. Hello, nurse. Hi, nurse. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right. Thank you for what you're doing right now for my bro.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You know, there was a wrestling segment back in the day where a certain wrestler was like, I'll take it from here, nurse. But if I take it from here, nurse, but if I'm taking from here, nurse, I'm telling you right now, quotes won't have no bonnet on. Quotes ain't gonna have no bonnet on. I will pull the bonnet over Quotes' face.
My biggest fear in the hospital is to hear someone come in and say those words.
Yo, Flock Nation said, if we being honest, Xavier Woods' best moves aren't off WWE, if you get my drift. Ooh. Yo, just when you thought the quotes couldn't get any better, my man just probably dropped the quote of the night. Yo.
Hey, man, we all officially adults on this show.
Right, we are all adults, so it's all good. Yo, Willem Bombard said quotes called it. He said he called that acting hood. I said acting hood. Wow. All right, Andre Smith said the Usos were kind of bland before their heel turn. Yeah, so was the New Day. New Day was kind of bland too. They didn't know whether they wanted to be heel or not either. Well, that just turned the page. Oh my goodness. Oh, yo, it's getting real saucy in here. Jeremiah, you hear what he just said? Andre Smith, yo, Flock Nation and Andre Smith, funny as hell. So you remember the comment that he just said? He said about to be honest, Xavier Woods' best moves are off of WWE. If you get are off of WWE, if you get my drift. He said, "Well, that just turned a page. Get it?"
Oh my God!
Yo, they tripping.
Chill.
Yo.
Topic here.
Yeah, wow. And then Flock Nation is cracking up. Yo, man, we getting hella quotes. I'm telling you, this episode of Jawu right here is already a classic. Already a classic, bro. Listen, man, oh man. Yo, you know what? That brings me to my next guy we got to talk about. See, we've been talking about the Usos for a minute. That brings me to my next guy. Let's talk about Sami Zayn. Yeah.
He the one.
Let's talk about Sami. Let's talk about Sami Zayn. What's our thoughts on Sami Zayn?
Remember
Sami Zayn the same treatment right now. Sami Zayn is getting the same treatment that Rhea Ripley is getting right now. But you won't dare hear nobody say he the leader of the bloodline.
Remember remember when Daniel Bryan
at the belt or not, you wouldn't hear nobody say that.
Remember Daniel Bryan when it got to the point where they were hijacking the shows, chanting Daniel Bryan, and yes, that's where it's getting with Sami Zayn, where they are hijacking the shows to chant "We want Sami" and chant "Usi" and Sami Uso. That's how big Sami Zayn is getting, and it is amazing to see.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. That Usi promo, feeling a little Usi, has to be one of the funniest promos I've watched in a long time.
That's a fact.
Yo, he had everybody out of character.
And he did it like 3 weeks in a row on top of that. So it's like, yeah. He's over right now.
And Sammy was another one that we thought kind of was like,
Yes, for a very long.
Well, we lost Trey. But I'm going to agree with you, Terrell, about the thoughts on Semi. I agree with you 100%.
Let me see. Nation Flock in the comments. Sami living heavily off the mic skills. Pause. But unlike Woods, Sami can actually perform in the ring. I feel like WWE's okay. Sami's great in the ring. Like really, really great in the ring.
All right, I'm back.
Andre rejoins us.
Yeah, I'm back in here. You know who just knocked me off the show? Thanks to my little man over here wrestling with the foam tower over here. Knocked me clean off the show. Knocked me clean off the show. I told you this is a classic, man. Sitting over here. He want to be a part of the show. I'm telling you, he want to be a part of the show. If I showed you what he is doing right now, y'all would die laughing. Just hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn.
But Nation Flock, to your comment, I don't think Sami is just living heavily off the mic skills. I think Sami, just in general, just gets it, and he gets the company, and he gets even the little things outside of just talking on the mic or performing in the ring. He just gets it, and he gets professional wrestling, and has that mind for professional wrestling that a lot of people don't have. You can have all the mic skills and all the ring skills, but he just has that IQ and mind for professional wrestling that the greats have, and that's why Sami Zayn is being positioned where he is right now, because he just gets professional wrestling. Because he's also so passionate about it, he is a fan and a professional wrestling historian as well. So Sami Zayn just all around just gets it, and that's his best asset, I believe.
And by the way, Trey, about Sami Zayn, I agree with Quote said. What he said
about
what Quote said, though. I mean, I agree with what he said about the crowd with what he had said.
Oh, taking over.
He talking about when he said Sami getting a Daniel Bryan treatment.
Yeah, that's.
I can agree with that. But again, Sami Zayn was one of those characters that they literally was about to just drown. Once again, you were like, yo, what the hell are they doing with Sami Zayn? Yo, matter of fact, I think some of us was like, Sami Zayn need to be off, off television. I think some of us really actually said that. And then he joined the bloodline. Well, wait a minute. Time out. You know what's funny? You little quoter. Quotes over here. You like to quote stuff. How come you ain't give Sami Zayn that treatment? Huh? You giving the Usos that treatment about joining the bloodline and carrying bags. How come you ain't give Sami Zayn that treatment? Huh? Quotes?
Well, one, Sami Zayn doesn't just have 5 moves in the ring, like the Usos. Sami Zayn is actually entertaining and not just the cousins of Roman, so it's different. The Usos, I'm not saying they're not great or anything like that, but they are definitely highly positioned always because of their family. And so it's just a little bit different. Sami should be top. So that's not believable. Sami dethroning Roman, I think it should be Jay. And everyone thinks I'm crazy for that, but
unpopular opinion. Sami should be top 3 choice to dethrone Roman. Okay? Sami is living heavily off the mic skills, pause. But unlike Woods, Sami can actually perform in the ring. I feel like WWE is staging over for Sami. Okay.
The dethroning Roman thing, anybody but Cody. That's how I feel.
You want me to send you the YouTube link, Willem Bombard? Yo, why don't I just send you the StreamYard link and you could just jump in here? Why don't I just do that? That would be a whole lot easier, right? If I just did that, I just send you the StreamYard link, you could jump right in here.
The only way I would have wanted Cody to dethrone Roman was if, as soon as he won, Austin Theory cashed in and took it away from him.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of which, that is actually the next person we were going to talk about is H-Town Down, quick to go round. This guy. The homie Ace. Yeah, the homie Ace. Yes. The homie Ace. We definitely about to, in about T-minus 2 seconds, get him on. Bye-bye, Austin. Yeah, man.
That was horrible. Why would you cash in there to open challenge?
Y'all all know how I feel about Austin Theory. Even though people was trying to tell me he was tight, he was dope. Nah. All day my ass.
He's great.
Yeah, okay, he's great. Great enough to be mid-card. He's great enough to be. Yes, he is. Boring as hell. Give me a diaper.
Who just said no? Who just said great?
I can't.
All day garbage because he can't wrestle. Up a healthy gimmick. He is.
Oh my god!
Unbelievable.
He can't wrestle?
Unbelievable.
Finn Balor is boring, but Austin Theory is great.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Y'all tripped him, man.
But in the ring, Finn Balor is great. I also said that. In the ring, Finn Balor is one of the best in the company. I never took that away from him.
Can I ask you a question? Bro, what exactly makes Austin Theory great?
He's really, really good in the ring, especially to only just be turning 25. We're not going to act like Finn Balor isn't pushing 40. To be as young as he is, Austin Theory in the ring is amazing. He has Dolph Ziggler-esque selling, which is amazing. He just has to get the right gimmick. He's boring gimmick-wise. Like, the gimmick was horrible because it's boring. It's the same thing I feel about Finn. Great in the ring, just boring gimmick.
That's why they took the Money in the Bank off him, because that youngest Money in the Bank winner shit that's outdated.
They should have never gave him that. He should have never had Money in the Bank.
He should never have it, though.
Well, Vince was pushing him. That was a Vince move.
That's
my guy, Willem Bombard, in the building. What's good, Will?
Yeah. What's up? How you doing?
His issue was Vince pushing him as hard as he did. I don't think Austin himself is the issue. I just think he was pushed way too early.
Nah,
too
he's
young
not.
like this.
He's not a problem. He could wrestle. He's got the IQ. He just, like you said, his gimmick is horrible.
Yeah.
He got
His
the
gimmick
IQ.
is straight trash. I'm sorry, no offense, but for somebody who was straight garbage in NXT until he joined the Way, yes, he was garbage. Stop it. Don't look at me like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like you don't understand what I'm saying. He was straight buns, booty cheeks,
No, you're
dumpster
good
juice,
once you said
sewer
until he joined
shakes.
the Way. That's
You
started
heard
with
me?
you when you said that.
Nah, man, no. You heard exactly what I said. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. He was
No, I'm
buns.
agreeing with you.
He was straight buns at NXT.
Until he
Bruh,
joined the
and then
Way.
all of a sudden he comes to the main roster and Vince McMahon all of a sudden want to play this little goofy game of, oh yeah, we're gonna make him something special. Oh yeah, we're gonna put a cell phone in his hand and
That's not even true.
he's
They've been
gonna
looking to push him
all
since
day.
T-Ball. They've been looking to push Austin Theory since
Like
T-Ball.
we ain't seen that gimmick.
They're trying to make him the next John Cena, and it wasn't working.
Booty
Yeah,
cheeks,
that's-
No,
bro.
we're trying to make him the next Zack Ryder. Don't
Zack Ryder. Ryder.
they gonna give him a social
I can see if you said Tyler Breeze.
Zack Ryder. Don't do that.
That's hilarious. Yo,
The fact that y'all was even disrespecting the GOAT by trying to say Austin Theory was the next John Cena is absolutely I'm not getting me started, bro.
yo, you tight.
I'm not letting that ride, bro.
Yeah, I never jacked that either. I never
I
jacked that.
didn't like it either, but that's what they were trying to do. It was obvious what Vince was trying to do.
The only reason they were
Yep.
saying that is because he looks like John Cena with a missing chromosome. That's
Right.
the only reason they tried to say that.
He had the look.
Again, I don't care, bro. I don't care if he sounded like John Cena, bro. Don't. The fact that they got that comfortable with comparing this rookie to one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time, is absolutely ridiculous. It's honestly like it's laughable, bro.
Yo, Flock Nation is funny as hell. He said, so glad they got rid of that sucker. Couldn't stand that phony. He stinks. LOL. He's less entertaining than LA Knight. Said Austin is too phony. He said Austin is way too phony. He said that gimmick didn't sell one bit. He said didn't sell one bit. He said y'all left over.
People on the main roster are less entertaining than LA Knight. LA Knight is very entertaining.
Come on, they had the man fucking. He was cashing in his money in the bank for a lesser title, man. That's pure.
During an open challenge, he could have just answered the open challenge.
Yeah, he could have answered an open challenge.
That's pure disrespect. Triple H was burying his ass.
Yes, he is. Triple H was like, "Oh yeah, we gonna get rid of Vince's mistakes right now. We gonna get rid of Vince's mistakes right now."
I hear they want to do
number one. This
I
guy.
hear they want to do Austin versus Cena at Mania still though.
Nah, they better not do that. You could get a better match for Cena. It needs to be Cena versus Edge. That should be a match.
Nah, Cena got to put somebody new over. That's what he wants to do. He talks so much about doing it.
Supposed to be.
He said, LOL, Triple H ain't no dummy. He said, Triple H ain't no dummy.
Yeah, Triple H knew. He buried that boy.
He said they better not. Yeah, they better not. They better not put Austin Theory with John Cena. Are you serious?
Come on, they had Seth get straight demolished. And they still won.
Yeah, that's highly disrespectful. Highly disrespectful. No way. No way do you put him and Austin Theory in a WrestleMania match for what exactly?
You want to put somebody else?
For what?
You want
to be honest with you.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
A match against Cena does not put him over.
I'd rather see
Cena
Gunther over. Let Cena put Gunther over.
Yo, now that I could dig. I could dig that match.
That's a match I would want to see right there.
Yeah, I could dig that match. I could dig a Gunther versus Braun Strowman match too. By the way, that's funny that you name those two because those the next two we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about Gunther first, and then we're gonna talk about Braun Strowman. Let's talk about Gunther first.
Future world champion. Maybe he could even be the next. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, he's good. He got the wrestling skills. You know what I mean? He's like,
now that's somebody who got it. Now that's somebody who you could call great. But don't
Right.
ever say Austin Theory is great.
I said in the ring he is. He's really good in the ring. You can't.
Nah, bro, because we really just gonna throw that great word around like that. Like, that
Yo,
is
I was
crazy.
just talking about that word, man. We said that word a little bit too comfortably.
Austin has great in-ring skills though for his age. And I also said for just being 25. We also got to take that in consideration. I said he has great in-ring skills for just turning 25.
yeah, for being as young as he is. I mean, yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, we're not gonna act like I just said he's a legend or something. No.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Time out. We're not going to sit up here and act like Randy Orton was in 24.
I was just about to say that, bro.
Yeah, we're not going to sit up here and act like Randy Orton wasn't the man at 23 and 24.
At 24,
Let's not do that.
23.
Yeah,
Please,
and I didn't say he's the best we've ever seen at this age. I just said for
I don't
someone
care. Saying
at this
great,
age-
saying great would be putting him in the same boat as Randy Orton, and that is far from. He is far from Randy Orton.
No.
What?
No, that's different.
What?
Randy Orton was above just great.
Whoa. Quote.
Randy Orton was above great at that point. He had a legendary run for that age.
Do you hear this?
I hear.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
I hear.
Randy had a legendary 24, 25-year-old package at that time. That's, to me, the upper echelon. No one's going to be able to get to that point that young. He was a legendary young superstar. Austin Theory has just great in-ring ability for someone his age. That's all I'm saying. There's two different things here. That's not putting him on the same level as Randy. Randy is in a league of his own for somebody doing it that young. So no.
Okay, as long as you straighten that out.
Yeah.
As long as you straighten that out.
Okay.
A little bit of straightening. Okay, a little bit of straightening. Okay.
Yeah, I've been going for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
A little bit of straightening. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. So LOL. I get you. I get you though, quotes. But wait a minute. You know what? That's gonna be a conversation for later. Talk about all the great young wrestlers. If we could talk about great young wrestlers later, we should. We should rank all the great young wrestlers that have wrestled at that very young age later on. All right.
To me, at that very age, nobody will ever surpass Randy Orton nor Brock Lesnar. But that's just me.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. They're in a league of their own in that category. That's why I'm just saying great
They're
in-ring
both
ability.
the youngest world champions in history. Just saying.
Right.
Yeah.
I
LOL.
don't think we will ever. I don't think we'll ever see nothing like that again.
LOL. Cena was so-called supposed to help the Fiend after WrestleMania, and the Fiend ain't last till NFL season after Roman came back. Right.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that's true.
That's a hell of a match. Braun could win that World Cup. He could.
I think he will.
I think they're about to wash Braun, man. I think he's done. I think he's going back to the bottom, personally.
Oof.
Why? Because of the backstage heat?
Yep.
That's
exactly.
I definitely heard about that backstage heat too.
That's a Vince move, though. That's a Vince move, though. I don't think so.
When Randy,
I don't think so.
When Randy coming back,
as much heat as Brock Lesnar has had in the back the last few years.
Oh yeah,
he's still been in the main event scene. I don't want to hear that.
I mean, you're comparing. That's a different caliber of wrestler.
Vince McMahon's face. If anybody else would have did that, they'd have been fired on the spot.
Brock Lesnar's a draw.
People call and then on the house and keep talking about, oh, such and such, let us all down. Like they did Naomi and Sasha, bro. Nah, I'm not going for that. I can't go for that.
But that is a different caliber of wrestler, though.
Yeah, you're comparing somebody who's a draw versus someone who's not a draw. Braun's not a draw. He ain't drawing anybody. Brock is drawing. He's selling out arenas.
No, I get the principle. I totally get the principle, but I understand the principle versus the draw too. I get it both. I get both sides of it.
I get that from a draw point of view, but like In general, anybody else would have been fired.
Hell no. Wait a minute. Time out. You know what? I just thought about that. Yes, okay. Brock was a draw. The word is was to me. Brock is draws now. He is draws.
Nah, he still got.
He's draws. Got what? He's got what? He got his boot smoked by. Yo, I'm tired of seeing Brock with his 5.
It's time for you to put the kids to sleep and put yourself to bed tonight because you.
No, listen, quote. You should have been put yourself to bed with your quotes tonight. You got a couple of great ones tonight. I tell you. I mean, and I ain't talking about Rocky Maivia quotes either, buddy.
Samoa
you got
Young
a couple
Bucks,
of great
man.
ones. It ain't the Rocky Maivia type either. Listen, sir. Brock Lesnar is draws now, not draws like draws people in. I'm talking about the draws, the underwear that folks wear. That last match, bro. I'm tired of watching Brock Lesnar in his 6 to 7 minute matches because he ain't got no stamina no more, and he can't.
That's not why they trying to put Bobby boring ass over. That's why they did that.
Bobby Bourne, yo, how highly disrespectful. How highly disrespectful. You know what? We're going to talk about that later. He's going to be another one we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Bobby Lashley later, too. But we got to talk about Gunther. We was on Gunther. Will the Bombard just said Bobby Lashley.
Don't start. You know I'll be on your case. Not start.
Come on with it. He's boring as shit, man. Come on.
Ooh, I kind of gotta agree. Kind of.
They've been shoving him down our throats. He still ain't over. Ain't nobody care about him.
All right, I wouldn't go that. That's
yo.
Insane.
Andre Smith said, calling Bobby boring is absolutely absurd.
He is boring. Come on, he's boring, man. Nobody believes him.
Nah, man. I disagree with that. I'm sorry.
Everyone believes in Bobby because he looks like he can legitimately hurt people.
Yeah, I'm not on that train. I'm definitely not on that train. Stop it.
I'll be the one. I'll be the bad guy. He's boring.
You the bad guy on this
he's
one.
Boring,
You're definitely
man.
the villain on this one. You definitely the villain on this one, Willem Bombard.
That's why they let him do that to Brock. You know damn well that would have never happened. Come on.
What?
Brock demolished you. Come on.
I need y'all to stop acting like Brock Lesnar, like almost damn near 50, pushing 40 plus, and that Bobby Lashley at 40 plus look way better than him at his age and is more physical and more physique structure.
And can put on long matches.
Stop that. Let's stop doing that.
Also put on long matches. Brock can't put on no long match
like Bobby. Please let's stop doing this. Please let's stop doing this. This Brock Lesnar. Oh, he's so bruh. Bobby Lashley handled him like I thought he should have. Bobby Lashley
put on during the pandemic with the Hurt Business. We're not gonna act like Brock could have did that.
Right. Thank you, bro. We got to stop this with this Brock Lesnar 5-minute, 6-minute match stuff. The longest Brock Lesnar ever been in a match was the Royal Rumble when he eliminated those 13 and got kicked out in the middle of the damn Rumble. Look, great job, Brock. Congratulations, you can put out the first 13 wrestlers and get kicked out at number 14. The Claymore kick from Drew McIntyre. Good job with that, buddy. The fuck? I ain't buying it. I'm not buying that shit, player. I can't. That's why you admit Carter now. They know what to do with him. Triple H ain't stupid. He said Vince was trying to puff him up to everybody. You wouldn't talk about shoving somebody down our throat. Brock was who they were shoving down everybody damn throat.
Bobby doesn't have to be gimmicky. He gets off. The reason you think he's boring, I feel like, is because he doesn't have some crazy, interesting gimmick. He doesn't need it. He just legitimately can hurt people and tells you he's going to legitimately hurt people. That's all he needs. That's all Bobby. Look at him. That's all he needs to be believable.
He's boring. I'm sorry. He's boring.
He's boring.
I'm about to agree with Ace on that one. He is boring, if you ask me.
Boring. He doesn't have no mic skills. It's over for him. It's over for him, man.
It's over for him.
Who is saying this? Bro, you disrespecting my show right now.
I gotta
Bobby,
love it, man.
Not Bobby. Bobby? Not Bobby. Come on. Not Bobby.
He said, "Come on, not Bobby."
Bobby.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You said Bobby from the Four Brothers was more entertaining.
Hell yeah, Bobby Mercer for sure.
That's just funny, though.
Who gonna do it? Who gonna beat the champ? Bobby Mercer. Yo, y'all got me dying laughing over here, man. Y'all funny as hell. Now let's talk about Gunther though, for real. Gunther. I believe in Gunther. I've been believed in Gunther long time ago.
He's a beast.
Some of the best matches in WWE, no question. His match with Sheamus, phenomenal. His match with Ilya Dragunov, phenomenal.
Shit, that match with Rey Mysterio a couple weeks back was fucking good.
I mean, he puts on a classic every time he in a ring, damn near.
On SmackDown, that shit was real good match.
Yeah, I mean, he puts on classic matches. You got to give this dude props. Imperium. At first, I wasn't even a fan of Imperium at first in the beginning. To be honest with you, when I was watching NXT UK and NXT, I was not a fan of Imperium. I'm like, look at these motherfuckers. They think they better. I was like, look at these motherfuckers. They think they better than Undisputed Era. Get out of here. I'm like, get out of here. But then as you really look down the lineage of what Gunther has done, the matches he's had, yeah, man.
Time for him to step up, though. They got to get him in.
I told you from the jump that Gunther when they first brought him into NXT, because I knew who he was before that.
Yeah, Walter's phenomenal.
I'm like, bro.
I don't know why they changed his name, but
I didn't like
don't
that.
know why they did that either, but yeah, that was a Vince move, I think.
yeah, of course, another Vince move, obviously. Gunther, future world champ, say Andre Smith. Absolutely.
Yes.
Dalton, your thoughts on Gunther?
I'm gonna give you my opinion. Should be the one big Roman Reigns for the Universal Champion. Take the belt. That's prediction for Gunther.
Oh, okay. You saying Gunther should be the one?
No, not yet. Sami Zayn is going to be the guy, I think.
Jey Uso.
What?
Negative, dude. Stop
And if it isn't Sami, there's one other person that it has to be, and the storyline is still wide open, and it's Seth freaking Rollins.
I would put Seth Rollins on, but for Gunther, I would put him as world champion now.
Bro,
I say Jey Uso got to be the guy that's dethrone Roman.
No, bro, y'all all wrong.
Who you said? Quotes?
Wrong.
Jey Uso.
The person who's gonna take the belt off of Roman Reigns, bro, is coming back from injury soon, bro, and his name is Cody Rhodes. Bro.
Nah, Triple H ain't pushing him.
Disgusting. The tribal chief gonna look at that neck tattoo and boy.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
I don't see it.
Bro, you just said Sami Zayn, bro. Do not lie, bro.
That's Sami Zayn. Yeah, you can see the story that they're building up. Sami and Roman are definitely going to win it.
I think the most compelling story again. They can tell.
Storyline, bro. There isn't a storyline in heaven that would make any type of sense whatsoever.
Jay, what about Jay?
It's got to be Seth, man.
Bro, oh
my
God, bro. Y'all getting worse, bro. Y'all getting worse and worse with these picks. Y'all gotta come harder than that, bro.
Makes the most sense out of anybody.
Hold on, saying Seth Rollins isn't coming harder, bro. What are we talking about right now?
Should be Roman Reigns.
Real dog.
So Seth Rollins isn't a good pick. Seth Rollins isn't a good pick.
Seth Rollins is a phenomenal pick. Plus, Seth throughout his whole reign of Roman, Seth didn't lose to Roman. Seth is the only one who won.
Seth hasn't won a feud in years, dude.
I don't know why Roman.
Yeah, but there is a good point between the two. I get what you're saying as far as Seth being a good pick, but how many times we gonna see Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns?
How
And again, Seth hasn't won a feud in years.
It's a great build-up. They got history together. It's a great match.
Listen, I tell you what, we bet not see Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre no more.
Oh, please no. Please no.
No more.
Here's why I think. Let me explain why I think it should be Jay.
We've gotten him and Brock Lesnar 3-4 different times in the last year alone. Nobody wants to keep seeing the same storyline over and over and over, right? It's too obvious. Why would it be Seth Rollins? That's too obvious.
Let me explain why I think it should be Jey Uso. I feel like the best culmination of the Bloodline storyline is for someone within the Bloodline to be the one to dethrone Roman. Jay has had his issues with Roman before, when Roman first became the tribal chief, and even now recently there's dissension between the two. The same Jey Uso who just said that he doesn't give a damn what the tribal
I just thought about that. That would be another repeat, bro.
Yeah, but it's not something we've seen so many times to where it's oversaturated like a Drew McIntyre or a Seth Rollins or a Brock Lesnar. We haven't seen Jey Roman so many times to where it's like, oh, we don't need to see this again.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I think every single one of these answers has legitimate premise, but I think that y'all missing the very, very obvious one that could happen.
You better not say a part-timer guy either.
It's not. Yeah, ain't no part-timer.
Yeah, if you hit me with Dwayne.
Yeah. No. Who did Roman get the belt from?
I know. Oh yeah, that's another one.
Bray.
Bray Wyatt.
That would make the most sense. That makes the most sense. First of all, let's be clear.
Him and Bray Wyatt makes the most sense.
Let's be clear. Bray Wyatt literally in his, I think in one of his videos, literally has something about feed your head. Wasn't that the White Rabbit gimmick?
Yeah.
Feed your head. Well, who's the head? Who's the head? Roman, right?
But they're not going to go into that. They're not going to give him into a title feud fast enough for that.
If that's not a direct correlation to me, I mean, but it's not quick though. That's in April. That's 6-7 months from now.
Yeah, but they're still trying to build up to whatever Bray is going to be and all this stuff. Bray has a lot going on. Let me just say that. He has a lot going on. He has a lot of people to kind of get his get back on.
Yo, he is going off. I told you he could be right for video. I'm telling you, he's still fighting this foam tower right now.
I do think Bray makes the most sense out of every name we've said, though. I'm definitely agreeing with you on that.
I'm just saying. I mean, he did get the belt off the Fiend, right? He surely got the belt off the Fiend.
Well, in retro, they got to take one of the belts off and put it on the other brand. That's why I think Seth makes the most sense. They got
that's true too.
The other brand needs it, and Seth is carrying the other brand. You know what I mean?
Seth hasn't won a feud in how long though?
I know, but yeah, but you know what? Seth, he doesn't have to win feuds. The man's still over with the crowd, bro. That's the craziest part about it. My man, you take that title off Roman, he done. Seth was running around here with no title, losing matches, and was still over, bro. That's crazy.
And by the way, Seth Rollins, he should have won a title at the Royal Rumble because we all know why Roman Reigns got himself disqualified because he knew he can't beat Seth Rollins at the Royal Rumble.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I know the storyline is still open because, right, Seth didn't lose that match. So out of this whole tribal chief run, Seth has a lot of matches.
We see the same matches way too many times, bro.
You know what? And then Triple H being the creative mind that he's been, I don't know.
I don't think it's going to be as simple. For real, I really don't even think it's going to be as simple as we think it is, bro.
Right. Might be someone totally different.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time the title was defended against more than two people? More than two people. I don't think it's gonna be that simple, bro. I feel like it's gonna be something bigger than that. That's too easy, bro. That's too easy. Just nah, bro. It got to be something deeper. Again, we need to realize something, bro. Vince is not in charge anymore. Okay?
Yo. All right.
Vince is not in charge no more.
Yo, Andre, quick question.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the WWE live event earlier where multiple fans were arrested because someone threw a drink on Scarlett during Cross and McIntyre?
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Oh,
Speaking of which,
that's cold.
we talked about Gunther. Who was the other person we were supposed to talk about?
Braun.
Okay, Braun Strowman, and then we're going to talk about Karrion Kross. That's next after Braun. So let's talk about Braun Strowman.
He in trouble. He got the heat on him.
He got the burner on him.
I don't think the heat is that much of an issue. I just think we don't care anymore with Braun.
It shouldn't be,
We've seen him
bro.
do everything. We've already seen it all with him. What more can he really do
Right.
besides just be big again?
You're gonna fight Omos 100 times. Another
Shout out to
character,
Omos, by the way.
another character who's just gonna drown because they don't have anybody to fight him.
All right, now when Omos start hitting people with the 619, then what?
I just gotta keep remembering that, dude.
Yeah, I don't know with Braun, man. I think Braun, again, another one of those guys who has a ceiling, and once you've matched that ceiling, it's either that or going down from there. I mean, his ceiling was when he had the belt.
Yep. Yeah, he's done. Oh, they're gonna have to do something bigger with him. Man.
For real, bro. We need Braun Strowman to beat Braun Strowman again, bro.
He needs to go
We
back.
need him to train the Wyatts.
I'm talking about 27. I'm talking about 2016, 2017. That's what we need, bro.
I would definitely stick him back with Bray.
Yeah, definitely. He need to be back in the Wyatt 6.
Yeah,
In the Wyatt 6 with him.
He needs to go back to the Wyatt.
Yeah, for sure. Because I don't see what else you can really do with him.
Right.
Like I said, they can make him a beast again. He should have stayed that way.
Andre Smith said, "Are you serious?" Yeah. Listen, I don't know what part of that you were talking about as far as "Are you serious?"
I think he thought the crowd got arrested about the incident live event. I think that's what.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, that really happened. Though. These folks be acting like they ain't got no better sense. Stop it, little boy. Come here. You just come here. I had enough of you today. All right, let's go. All right, now, let's talk about Karrion Kross.
Not a fan. No
comment. Next. I got nothing to say about him. So next.
He isn't.
He needs to do something worthwhile now that he's moved on for Drew, so he won't get lost in the shuffle
Right.
on SmackDown. I'm really curious to see what they do with him next, but they can't keep having him face Drew. That is dead in the water now. He needs to move on to something else, but it can't just be anything. He needs to be in a feud of comedy, or else him coming back and Charlotte putting the hourglass in front of Roman and all that, all was for nothing. He needs to do something worthwhile.
I agree.
All right, I'm gonna be very honest with you. Karrion Kross is the victim of bad circumstance. And the reason why I say that is because Karrion Kross had heat in NXT. Hella heat. I mean, dude was undefeated. Then you had Samoa Joe come down there because you wanted NXT to get more ratings with people who already done wrestled. And you had to take the belt off of Karrion Kross only to put him on the main roster for us to remember that stupid mask, and that dumb gimmick. And I don't think people have forgotten.
Nope.
I just don't think so.
How to make paying your.
I mean, what was his name again?
I don't even remember. This was trash.
Right. That's how trash. Exactly. I'm glad you just said that. That's how trash it was. Is that we don't even remember his name.
Nah,
The
yeah.
guy's name. That's how terrible it was. Now, I will ask this question. What did we think about the pay-per-view?
It was all right. I thought Bianca and Bailey stole the show.
I'll give him like a B.
Stop.
It was pretty. It was all right. Though. It wasn't too bad.
So Bianca and Bailey. So you like Bailey? Wait a minute. You wasn't here for the part of the show when we was talking about damage control, were you?
No, he wasn't.
No, I just came on not too long ago. Right.
Oh, what's your thoughts on damage control? While we talking about Bailey?
I like Bailey, but I don't like those girls. Those girls are still too raw, man. They remind me of Rhea Ripley when she first started. They're way off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know that they're trying to push him and shove him down our throat and shit, but I'm not. I don't know. They're not there yet. They're very off. Their sequencing everything is off about the wrestling. I'm not big on it. What they doing? All they're using Bailey's stuff. We'll see what they do with that moving forward, though.
Logan Paul.
I want to see Io and Oscar go at it.
How about Logan Paul?
Better than Dominic. better than Dominic, and he's only had 3 matches. It's a shame.
Logan Paul. I was surprised that him and Roman Reigns had a good match. So I thought it was gonna be a boring match that I thought that was gonna be, though. It was a pretty good match, though.
Nah, man, that dude put on a clinic, man. That was very good. I was very impressed because I thought it was gonna be boring as could be. I was very wrong when I watched it. I was like, wow, this is way better than I thought. Unfortunately, he got hurt. He won't be around for a while, but looking forward to see what they do with him when he comes back.
I like the part when he videotaped himself when he did a diving splash on Roman Reigns.
That was ill. Granted, he shouldn't have been in that position fighting Roman, but you know,
he showed why he should have, but why he was though.
Yep, I agree. He definitely drew. He was the draw. Drew tickets. Got his fan base watching wrestling now. That's all it was about. But he did good. He put on a good show.
All right. Any other wrestlers y'all want to talk about?
Yes, I have one.
Go ahead.
Shayna Baszler.
Ooh.
Might get the push. She's rolling with Ronda now. Triple H is in charge. She might get that push.
Killer Instinct Shayna Baszler might be my favorite woman on the roster. She is great. I'm really glad she's working with Ronda now. I'm really hoping that turns into her being the one to dethrone Ronda eventually.
Nah, Charlotte's coming back.
Ew.
Charlotte's coming back soon. Becky's coming back. Sasha's coming back.
With that being said, this
About
episode,
Baszler, I think she
phenomenal one.
push.
Hold on. Watch this. And with that being said, this show has been a phenomenal one. You know, as soon as you mentioned Charlotte Flair, I gotta go.
Charlotte's coming back.
I agree.
I can't stand Charlotte.
I know, but
I can't stand Charlotte.
Keep her ass out of here.
Thank you.
No, bro.
her honeymoon is over. It's time.
I don't want to listen. I don't want to hear Charlotte with no belt, no time soon.
Royal Rumble. She'll be back.
Oh my goodness.
Or maybe sooner.
They'll put Charlotte over Ronda again.
Yep.
For the 15th time.
Well, she dropped the title to her, so it only makes sense to give it back. Yep, Charlotte's going to be back soon. Becky will be back.
Sasha better get the belt.
Yeah, but how are they bringing Sasha back? Are they bringing her as a? Is she going to be by herself, or is she coming back with Naomi? What's?
That's what I want to know.
Well, I mean, them two not being the tag team champs was criminal.
Yeah, but you know what? That'll be the good feud to jump in, with Damage Control. That's what I always thought they were going to do. Have Sasha.
I mean, it will be.
Yeah, and then plus there's heat with Bailey and Sasha. You know how they were friends and all that stuff. So I mean, it could spice it up.
Yeah, that would be nice. That makes sense. Definitely makes sense for sure. Definitely. Who else?
They're still adding girls to that one match in Survivor Series, right? They didn't add the girls yet. Who was going to be?
And it should not be Rhea Ripley.
Oh, please don't.
No.
I think putting Rhea Ripley with Damage Control damages her momentum.
Yes.
Please don't put her. Please don't put her with fucking Damage Control. She is a leader on her own. She would be playing second fiddle to Bailey, and I think that's criminal right now for what Rhea Ripley is doing with Judgment Day. I think it's highly criminal.
Oh, not the Judgment Day. They're starting to get boring, man. I like it. They need somebody else in that faction to keep the faction.
Oh, see, we all like Judgment Day.
Oh yeah, I think it's starting to get stale. Rhea's the only thing. Rhea's the only reason that it's jumping right now. What? Damien? Dominic? The Dominic fucking shit is. Oh, I'm sorry. The Dominic scenario is corny. It's corny, bro. Like nobody even believes it. Finn is gonna be. Finn is good. Finn needs to be on his own. Priest is all right, but I mean, he's kind of it's whatever with him. You got Judgment Day winning all these fights because of Rhea. She's interfering in every match. Like you're taking away from Finn, and I'm saying that they can't wrestle. That's the way they got Rhea interfering. Then they got. I'm pretty sure Finn. I think Finn is fighting Seth Rollins this week on Monday Night Raw for
the U.S. title. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
In which
Finn Balor's going to win. In which they need Seth to help Finn Balor keep his popularity up because that's what
Bobby just gonna come and destroy everybody.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or that could happen too. Bobby Lashley could just randomly pop up and. Yeah, that's the end of that chapter.
Good, but it's all about clicks right now. Everybody, you got to get a click right now. Everything's clicking in wrestling right now.
Everything is a faction
right
now. Speaking of which, brings me to Thought of the Night right here on Jawu. Thought of the Night, folks. Announcement of the night. I don't know how many people have been paying attention to what we've been doing for the last, 6 years with Jawu, but Jawu's been talking wrestling, and now Jawu gets to actually wrestle. So today it was made official. Shout out to NCW. That Jawu is now the Jawu Club is going to have a tag team in play. So shout out to NCW for the opportunity for that. But the Jawu Club has arrived. So we need all y'all support. Everybody's support. This is something that, Jeremiah.
Now Dre.
Congratulations, buddy. Where'd you go?
He left.
Oh man. That's awesome though. That's good news.
Yeah, that's lit.
Definitely good to hear that.
Now if he could just finish the good news.
Right.
He could. Oh yeah, that's the reason why I left Buck Fuzz Show, because Dre was in the wrestling stream. That's why I left.
Right.
Here he is.
Yeah. Gotta love it. Right in the middle of the announcement, my lovely son here. Yeah. So back to what I was saying.
Was he
It's
trying to
always, it's always been a thing for Jeremiah to want to wrestle. And me being his dad, I'm definitely supportive of that. Yeah, I guess I'm on some Rey Mysterio shit right now. But hey, it is what it is.
I'll let him pull it with Dom, all right?
Nah, he ain't gonna be Dominic Mysterio. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, right. We ain't doing that. We definitely ain't doing that. But we do have some things in play. It's going to be fun, exciting. If we could get people definitely from the 716 area to definitely support and beyond, that would be it would be greatly appreciated. Again, like I said, it's his childhood dream and is actually now coming to fruition. So Jawu Club, here we go, right? Here we go. I don't want to give away too much, especially with a show coming up in 2 months. January 14th will be the first NCW show of the year for 2023. And all I'm going to say is it's going to start off with a definite Jawu Club bang. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can say. It's going to start off with a bang. Man, we are looking as well for people to join the club, and we're looking for manager. So we hope to have fun with this. It's an exciting time. We appreciate all the support that we've been getting for the last 6 years with Jawu, and we continue to make this thing happen. We're taking it from talking wrestling to doing wrestling and talking wrestling. So thank you again. Appreciate it. But here we come. All right. Any other thoughts? Anybody want to talk anything? Oh, by the way, I just want to say too that this has definitely been a joy to have everybody on here.
What? You got booted off again?
Yeah.
What was he talking about again? I got.
Yeah, my lovely son keeps hitting the button. I'm gonna beat him up. He's gonna be the first one. He's gonna be the first one. Now, stop it. So anything anybody else want to say? I want to say that I appreciate the show. Willem Bombard in the building, being here talking wrestling with us, quotes. Dalton, Jeremiah, myself. This has been a whole lot of fun. On a late night Jawu tip. I don't think we've did this in a while. But I want to get back to what it used to be anyway. What Rise Up Family used to be. Well, we used to just talk sports and have fun on the late night. There wasn't no drama, no nonsense.
Yeah, man, it's definitely been a while.
It's been a long time. I mean,
I'm talking to some wrestling because a lot of people don't like to talk wrestling.
no,
Yeah, man. But we have fun doing it. We could talk sports too. So with that being said, I know it's like 2:00 in the morning. I definitely got to be at Highmark Stadium in the morning.
Me too.
Yeah, right. Oh, Will, you gonna be there?
Yes, sir. I'll be there.
Oh, I will see you. Make sure you call me.
All right, definitely.
Call me, we can meet up.
I ain't missed a home game yet, man. I've been there every one.
Oh shit! And I ain't seen you, and I've been at every home game this year. You went to the Packers game?
Yes, sir. I've been every game.
Did you see me on the field?
I did not.
Yo,
I was
how
sitting.
you ain't see my yo?
I sit at 126, section 126.
126. How the hell you didn't see my big ass standing there with Omas and them?
I didn't even see them either. It was crazy.
Oh my goodness! Will.
I seen afterwards. I know afterwards, like when I was on Facebook, I was like, "Damn, those guys were there." I didn't.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Bucky, y'all live in Buffalo.
Well, that was a good night. That was a good night that night, man. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. It was a good night. It was a boring ass game.
But
Yes.
seriously, I definitely need to go to Buffalo. I mean, need to though.
You like the atmosphere, man. Games are interesting.
Well, yeah, I gotta do those tomorrow. Right now.
Okay, my ass. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna play this one more time. I'll play this commercial real quick, and then I'll let everybody. We'll all just go, and I'll see you tomorrow for sure. It's been a lot of freaking fun, even baby interruptions. Yeah, a lot of fun. All right, video here. I'm gonna play this real quick and see y'all later.
Bills Mafia, Don Brown. Yeah, it's the Mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. It's the Mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. It's the Mafia, I'm with the Buffalo Bills. It's the Mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. Hey, who you reppin', what's your team? Who you reppin', what's your team? You know I'm reppin' for my team. I got that Allen on my team. Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, can you catch it? Can you? Trade day is like a mask, you not catching anything. Matt Milano making plays, we not scared of any team. Best in the AFC, all the praise of Brandon Bean. You hear Sean McDermott clapping while I'm snapping? Do you? Jerry Hughes will get the sack soon as you snap it. Yeah. Andre Roberts running back, ain't no just backing. Mafia, we on a ride and we got traction. We got Beasley, we got Diggs. McKenzie make you miss. Dawson Knox with the stiff arm, treat opponents just like his. Feliciano, Deion Dawkins block defenders like the Fins. Hey, it's the Mafia. I said no one on top of us. I said no one is blocking us on top of our division, so it's clear that it's no stopping us. Google best team in the league and we popping up. Hey, who you reppin'? What's your team? Who you reppin'? What's your team? You know I'm reppin' for my team. I got that Allen on my team. It's the Mafia, you know I'm rocking with the